Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram, 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 Jai Sitaram, Ram, 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 Sitaram, Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Sitaram, Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Sitaram. Thank you for the rose. Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Sitaram, Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Sitaram, Ram, Ram. And they put ads in the middle of Baba Hanuman. Should be like a sin or something. It's almost over now. How was everyone tonight? It was a beautiful Saturday night. Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Hare Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Hare Ram 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 Sita Ram Hare Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Hare Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Hare Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram. That's too tiny of a feather. Ram Ram. Let's see if I got another one. Sita Ram Ram. Hare Ram Ram Ram. Sita Ram Ram Ram. Hare Ram Ram. Sita Ram Ram Ram.
Haribo.
Haribo. Jai Hanuman. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. If I did it to that Murti, I always go over here and do it to his Lord, because we can't use the ART. I guess that's how you say that. We can't ART Hanuman. Try not to let it blow out, and then not do it for Ram. Jai Shri Ram. How's everyone tonight? Let's see. I'm gonna try to turn around my camera. How is everyone on this wonderful Saturday? It's a beautiful night. It is auspicious. I've seen many angel numbers tonight, and I feel the energy. It feels like the Ramayana. Let's go.
What angel numbers did you see?
I can barely hear you guys.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay, now I can. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I was going to say, what angel numbers did you see today?
I saw 111, 333, 444 about 3 times, and I think 1111. So, very auspicious.
Yeah, actually today is a very auspicious day also.
Okay, yeah, tell us about it.
Today is like 6 planets came in a single line.
Yeah, it's the planetary alignment. It's the planetary conjunction night. I forgot about that. I saw that on Indy's page. Yeah. Oh man, that's
That
beautiful.
is absolutely.
There's
And
many
you know
people
what?
who say that Christ was born when the planets aligned, and many people say that it's happened with incarnations of Vishnu as well. So it's very possible we may have us another incarnation, or who knows? You know, it's just faith.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Right now in India, there is a like the very biggest gathering of Hindus that is right now going on in India. That's the biggest. There's expected uh, like 50 crore people gonna be there. They take a holy bath in a Kumbh Mela. Have you heard about Kumbh Mela?
Uh, I've heard about the tradition that happened a little bit ago where everybody goes to the Ganges and it's like a big like festival. Is it similar to that or is it after that? Let's see.
Yeah, they go to like we call Ganga, so
Yeah,
I would
Ganga.
call it Ganga. I
Ganga,
would call
Ganga.
Ganga. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that gathering happens. Yeah, near the Ganga, and it's like that happens once in a 12 year. So that's actually the कौन सा planet? गुरु को कौन सा? Jupiter. Jupiter makes a one round in a 12 year.
Okay.
So that
It's
happens every 12 year. But this is very auspicious because this kind of planetary position is gonna be happening after 144 years.
oh
That
wow.
happened.
No kidding.
144. That's a
144
special number
years.
too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that happened after 144 years. So that's kind of very auspicious right now.
Very
I wish I,
auspicious.
Absolutely.
yeah, I wish I
Planetary
could go
alignments,
there.
angel numbers, the Ramayana. Let's go.
Yeah, I wish I could go there and I could take a holy bath. It's actually 45 days long, so
Yeah.
you can go. It's gonna be there until February 26,
Let's
25 or
go.
26.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's go.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I will set you guys up somewhere, prop you up, and I think we're gonna do a Hanuman Chalisa before we get into reading this tonight. Let's see. I want to set my light over here or something. Let's see. Move this. All right. Now there may be an ad or two. No.
When the temperature drops, you've got two choices. Close your eyes.
We're getting YouTube Premium. We're gonna get there, guys. Feel free to sing if you feel it rise up within you and you know the words. If not, you get the healing from just hearing the vibrations. Shri Guru Charan.
Chamana Mukuru Sudhari Paranaraguvara Vimala Jasu Jodaya Kupalachari Buddhihina Tanujanike Sumeram Bhavana Kumar Balamuni Devumohi Arahu Kalesa Vega Kya Hanuman Jnana Guna Saga Kya Kapishati Loka Ujada Amadutta Atsulita Baladama Jani Putra Pavan Sitalam Mahavira Ambajarangi Mati Devara Sumati Kesan Kancharavara Viraja Subesa Karana Gundala Shita Kesa Atambajora Tvaja Viraja Ande Muja Osad Shankara Swana Kesari Nanda Teja Pratapa Mahadagavan Yamana Gunirati Chatu Namakaja Karebe Koatu
Charitra Sunibe Korasiya Ramalagana Sita Manavasiya Sushmarupadarisiya Hindika Katsarupadarilankanjarava Imarupadarasura Samhare Amachandra Kekana Samhare Aya Sanjivana Lakanajiyaya Shira Govira Shiralaya Upatiki Motambarai Mama Priya Varatai Samavai Tasavara Numaro Jasada Sakai Shripati Kandalagav Sindakadika Brahmadi Munis Arabha Sharada Sardardis Mukubera Digapala Jahante Biko Vidakaya Sake Gahante Aupakar Sugriva Indira Rama Vilaya Japadadina Aroma Vivishana Keshvara Vaisavanagajan Gasarastra Jojana Parama Deotai Madhura Palajan Abumudrikam Nilimukamai Kaladilangi Gaya Charanai Durga Makada Durga Sakijete Durga Maranat Maritete Ramuare Kumarakovare Naga Binu Bezar Sukala He Tumari Sharan Arachapakavu Prodharan Apana teja samaro ame Vino gahanga tenkam Utta pisachane katanae ave Avira javana musunave Asero gahare sambhavira Patanirantara Matavir Sankatati Anumana Churave Nakama Pachana Dhyana Jolav Savapara Matapasvi Raja Ilage Kaja Sakala Tumasaja Oramano Tajo Koelave Soyamita Jivana Pavapave Sharon Yuga Paratapa Tumara Ye Parasita Jagat Ujiyar Sadhu Santa Ke Tumara Kahan Suranekandana Ramadular Ashta Siddhi Nodi Vikenata Asavaradina Janaki Mata Amarasayana Tumare Pasa Daro Raghupati Kedasa Hare Bhajan Rama Kopave Rama Janama Kedu Kabisara Dakala Raghuvala Purajai Anjan Murder Bhakta Kahai Or Devata Chitta Matarai Anumata Se Sarva Sukha Karai Sankata Kate Mite Savapira Yosumere Anumata Valavira Eche Anumana Gosai Makuro Gurudeva Kinai O Sattavara Bhakta Karapuri Dahi Mandi Mahasukoi Joya Vare Arumana Chalisa Joya Sriti Saki Gaurisa Tulasidas Sadari Chera Ijena Dhurna Mandira Gataharam Murtiyo Amalakana Sita Sahita Dharma Sahusuramu Mangalamurti Marutananda Sakala Mangalamuranikanda Mangalamurti Marutananda Sakala Mangalamuranikanda Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Jai Bajrangi Jai Hanuman Sankat Mochan Kripa Nidhan Jai Bajrangi Jai Hanuman Sankat Mochan Kripa Nidhan Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Jai Hanuman, breath of God, whose praises can only be sung by Ram. See, that's beautiful.
Oh,
Haribol!
All right, that was beautiful. I'm gonna put on some meditation music while we read tonight because I feel like it'll be more entertaining for people and it might help people tune in and get down with it, you know. So. Thank you guys so much for the likes. When you got comfortable. We'll put on my buddy Larimar and we'll turn him down. If you guys ever want to check out some really cool, non-denominational, non-religious meditation music, check out Larimar Sound Alchemy on YouTube. He's my buddy. He does some really cool stuff. Maybe he has one for the conjunction tonight. I don't know. No, there was one for. We will do Angels of Light. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about the wait. Let's see. Didn't have anybody tune out. Awesome. Is that too loud for you to hear me? The music in the background?
To me, it's okay.
Okay, I'll turn it down just a little bit. We'll bring it to about 17. I'll bring it to 14. 12. Move to 12. Can y'all still hear it? Turn it up just a little bit more. Maybe about 15, 14, 15. A little too loud. That'll be fine. All right, let's get into it. Or should you guys? Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. I'll pull an oracle card reading after. Let's see. So we were reading in the Balakanda, the first book of the Ramayana by Valmiki. Last night we got to Sarga 16 in the Balakanda, which is the first book. The book, I believe, of the beautiful child, I think is how it's said. I'm not sure. When Vishnu had gone off in preparation for his birth as the great king's son Brahma, the self-existent Lord, said this to all the gods: create powerful allies able to take on any form at will to aid the hero Vishnu, for he is true to his promise and seeks our common good. And just a reminder, last night we finished with all the wives of King Dasarat eating the porridge to become with child. The porridge was from Lord Vishnu. Let them be heroes and masters of illumination, whose swiftness shall rival that of the wind. They must be intelligent, well-versed in statecraft, and equal in valor to Vishnu himself. May the indestructible, well-versed in strategy, and gifted with celestial bodies. They must be as skilled in the use of all weapons as are the gods who feed on nectar. You must father sons on the principal Apsarasis, Gandharva women, and the daughters of Yakshas and serpents, female apes and monkeys, and the women of Vidyaras and Kinnaras. Let them have the form of tawny monkeys, but be equal to you in valor. When they had been addressed in this fashion by the Lord, they promised to carry out his command. Thus they fathered sons in the form of monkeys. The great seers, perfected beings, Vidyaharas, serpents, and celestial bards fathered heroic monkey sons, rangers of the forest. Many thousands of them were born, all valorous heroes, immeasurably strong, able to take on any form at will, and determined to kill 10-necked Ravana. Apes, monkeys, and langurs were born instantaneously, and so great was their strength, so enormous their bodies, that they resembled elephants or mountains. Each god's son was born equal to his father in build, beauty, and valor. Some of them, famous for their valor, were born to the female langurs. Other monkeys were born to female apes and Kinnara women. All of them used stones for weapons and yielded trees in battle. Although they fought mostly with teeth and claws, they were skilled in the use of all weapons. They could shake the greatest mountains and could break down firmly rooted trees. Their strength was such that they could make the ocean, lord of rivers, tremble. They could tear up the earth and with their feet and could even leap across the mighty ocean. They could hurl themselves into the sky and even grasp the clouds. They could capture running elephants roaming in the forest with the roaring of their mighty voices. They could cause the sky-going birds to fall down from the sky. 10 million such great tawny monkeys were born, leaders of troops who could take on any form at will. In turn, these mighty leaders of troops fathered still more heroic tiny monkeys. Some of them frequented the slopes of Mount Rikshavant, and while others inhabited various mountains and forests. But all those lords of the tawny monkeys served the two brothers Sugriva, son of Surya, and Valin, Sakra's son. In order to assist Rama, mighty leaders of monkey troops filled the earth, and their bodies terrible to behold, like massed clouds or mountains. The original Sanskrit here is Vanar, which is interesting because we might actually be able to prove that somewhat scientifically, although I don't think that's the goal of these texts. I think the goal is to embody and actualize it for yourself. It's just interesting, you know? This is Sarga 17, that was Sarga 16. When the great man's Ashvamedha was completed, the gods accepted their portions and departed as they had come. His state of ritual consecration now at an end, the king now entered the city accompanied by his host of wives, servants, troops, and mounts. The lords of the earth, honored by the king according to their rank, went happily back to their own countries after paying homage to the bull among sages. And when they had departed, the majestic King Dasarat once more entered the city, preceded by the most eminent of the Brahmins. With all due honor, Risnaringa, I hope I'm saying that right, set out with Santa, escorted by the wise king and his attendants. Kausalya gave birth to an illustrious son named Rama, the delight of the Ikshvakus. He bore the signs of divinity, for he was one half of Vishnu. An immeasurably resplendent sun, he glorified Kausalya, as does Indra, the foremost of the gods and wielder of the Vajra. His mother, Aditi, Kaikeyi, born a true valorous son named Bharata, 1/4 of the incarnate Vishnu, endowed with every virtue. Sumitra gave birth to 2 sons, Lakshman and Satrugna, heroes skilled in all weapons and infused with portions of Vishnu. 4 great, worthy, and virtuous sons were born to the king, one after the other, equal in beauty to the constellation Prastapada. On the 12th day after the births, Dasarat held the naming ceremony. With great delight, Vasistha pronounced the names. The eldest and greatest was named Rama, and Kaikeyi's son was called Bharata. One of Sumitra's sons was called Lakshmana, and the other Satrugna. He saw to it that all the ceremonies, beginning with the birth ritual, were performed for them. Of all the king's sons, it was the eldest Rama who, like a royal pennant, gave his father the greatest joy, for he was the one among the brothers held in the most esteem. Just as the self-existent Brahma is the most esteemed among all beings, all of them were heroes, learned in the Vedas and devoted to the welfare of the people. All were imbued with knowledge and endowed with virtues. But even among such men as these, it was the mighty Rama who was accounted truly valorous. From early childhood, Lakshman, bringer of glory, was always especially fond of his older brother Rama, delight of the world. Performing every service for him, glorious Lakshman was like another life breath outside of his body. For without him, the best of men could get no sleep. Without him, he would not eat savory food that was brought to him. Whenever Raghava went out hunting on horseback, he followed behind, guarding him with his bow. Just so did Bharat love Satrugna, Lakshman's younger brother, more than the breath of life itself, while Satrugna loved him just as much. Dasarat took as much joy in his 4 illustrious and beloved sons as does Brahma, the grandfather, in his sons, the gods. When the brothers had completed their education and cultivated all the virtues, were modest, renowned, wise in the ways of the world, and gifted with foresight, then righteous Dasarat, with his preceptors and kinsmen, began to give thought to their marriage. While the great man was pondering this in the midst of his counselors, the great and powerful sage Vishvamitra arrived. Eager to see the king, he said to the gatekeepers, "Announce at once that I, Kausika, the son of God, he have come." Hearing these words, and driven by his command, they all ran to the royal dwelling, their minds in a flurry of agitation. Reaching the place, they announced to the Ikshvaku king that the seer Vishvamitra had come. Upon hearing their words, he was delighted, and dropping all other concerns, went out with his Purohita to receive him, as Vasava might for Brahma. When the king saw that ascetic, rigorous in his vows, and blazing with an inner radiance, his face grew joyful, and he made the guest offering. Receiving the king's guest offering as prescribed in the sastras, the sage asked the Lord of men about his well-being and prosperity. The bull among sages then embraced Vasistha and the illustrious seers and spoke to them as is customary concerning their health. All of them were glad at heart and entered the king's residence, where duly honored they seated themselves according to their rank. Delighted at heart, the noble king spoke to the great sage Vishvamitra, honoring him. The acquisition of nectar, rain in the desert, a son born to a childless man by a proper wife, the recovery of something lost, delight and great advancement. Your arrival is as welcome to me as all these things. Welcome, great sage. What great desire of yours might I find joy in granting? Righteous Brahmin, you are a worthy recipient. What luck for me that you have come today. My birth has borne fruit, and it is clear that I have lived a good life. Possessed of blazing splendor, once you were called a royal seer, but through austerity you gained a radiant splendor and reached the status of a Brahmin seer. Therefore you are doubly worthy of my homage. This is wonderful, Brahman, and highly sanctifying for me. The sight of you, Lord, is like a journey to a holy place of pilgrimage. Tell me what cherished purpose has brought you here. If you favor me, I would wish only to aid in the attainment of your goals. You should not hesitate about what you have done, Kashika. I will carry it out fully, for you are as a god to me. When the great and virtuous seer, the fame of whose virtues had spread far and wide, heard these words so pleasant to both heart and ear, so modestly spoken by that wise man, he felt the greatest delight. It's funny, because the album I'm writing right now, which is a kirtan album, it's called Delight. Ottoman told me to call it that. I'll be right back. I need to get something to drink. It's not far. Got it over on my altar. Let's see. Thank you so much for liking the live. It helps get it out to more people. I hope you're enjoying the story. This is one of my favorite poems of all time. Probably my favorite. Let's see. Sarga 18. When the mighty Vishvamitra had heard this wonderful and elaborate speech of the lion among kings, the hairs on his body bristled with delight, and he replied, "This is characteristic of you alone, tiger among kings, and of no one else on earth, for you were born in a noble house and are guided by Vashishta. Tiger among kings, you must be true to your promise and resolve to act upon the words that I have in mind. Bull among men, I am engaged in the performance of a ritual in order to accomplish a specific purpose. However, 2 Rakshasas, who can take on any form at will, are obstructing me. Now in its final stages, when my sacrifice is all but completed, these Rakshasas, Marika and Subahu, who are powerful and well-trained, have been drenching the altar with torrents of flesh and blood. Since my resolution to carry out this sacrifice has been frustrated in such a fashion, I came away in despair with all my efforts gone for nothing. Nor do I intend, your majesty, to unleash my wrath upon them. For the ritual is such that I may utter no curse while it is in progress. Therefore, tiger among kings, you must give me your eldest son, valorous Rama, who, though he still wears sidelocks, is nonetheless a hero. For under my guardianship, he will be able to kill even those obstructive Rakshasas with his own godlike power, and you may be certain that I shall give him manifold blessings, whereby he will attain renown throughout the 3 worlds. Those 2 confronted by Rama will by no means be able to withstand him, while no man other than Raghava can possibly kill them. In the arrogance of their strength, they have both fallen into the compass of the noose of Kala. For tiger among kings, they are no match for the great Rama. You need not be concerned for your son, your majesty. I give you my word. You can only consider those 2 Rakshasas as already slain. I know that Rama is great and truly valorous, as do the mighty Vashishta and these other sages, unwavering in their asceticism. Best of kings, if you wish to acquire merit and great glory that will endure on earth, you must give me Rama. If Kakutstha, all your counselors, the chief of whom is Vashishta, give their permission, you must let Rama go. You should freely give me your beloved son, lotus-eyed Rama, for the 10 nights of the sacrifice. It is up to you, Raghava. Please see to it that the time set for my sacrifice does not slip by. Bless you. Do not give your mind over to grief." When the great sage, the righteous and the mighty Vishvamitra had uttered these words that accorded so well with both righteousness and statecraft, he fell silent. But when the Lord of Men heard the sage's words, which rent his heart and mind, he was overwhelmed with terror, and losing his wits, tottered from his throne. Goodness. So that was Sarga 18. We're going to be reading in Sarga 19 now. When that tiger among kings heard what Vishvamitra had said, he lost consciousness for a moment. Regaining consciousness, he spoke, "My lotus-eyed Rama is not yet 16 years of age. I cannot see how he could be fit to do battle with Rakshasas, but I have here a vast army of which I am the lord and master with it. I will go myself to fight these night-roaming Rakshasas. My men are all brave heroes, skilled in the use of weapons. They are fit to fight with hosts of Rakshasas. Please do not take Rama. I myself with bow in hand shall guard your sacrifices in the front line of battle. I will fight the night-roaming Rakshasas as long as I have breath in my body. Your ritual performance will be well protected and free from obstruction. I shall go there myself. Please do not take Rama. He is but a boy and not yet finished with his studies. He does not even know a strong foe from a weak one.
He is neither strong nor skilled in the use of weapons, and he is not adept at fighting. Surely he is no match for Rakshasas, who are known as treacherous fighters. I cannot live even a moment apart from Rama. Please, tiger among sages, do not take Rama. Or if you insist on taking Raghava, Brahman, strict in your vows, then take me and all 4 branches of my army with him. I am 60,000 years old, and this was in the Treta Yuga. Did I say that right, friend?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the Treta Yuga, where they lived thousands of years old. They lived thousands
That's
and thousands of years.
we have four yugas. Satyuga people lived 100,000 years. Treta Yuga people lived 10,000 years, and Dwapar Yuga 1,000, and
The
in
Kali Yuga.
Kali Yuga is 100.
Yeah, that's what we're in now. Kasika, and he was fathered only with great difficulty. Please do not take Rama. For all of my 4 sons, he is my greatest delight. Please do not take Rama, my eldest and most righteous son. How powerful are these Rakshasas, which means demons? Who are they, and whose sons are they? How big are they? Who are their protectors, bull among sages? And how, Brahman, may Rama, my troops, or I best oppose these treacherous fighters, the Rakshasas? Tell me all of this, holy man. How am I to stand in battle against these evil creatures? For Rakshasas are justly proud of their strength. When Vishvamitra heard these words, he replied, There is a Rakshasa named Ravana, born in the Paulastya lineage. Having received a boon from Brahma, he cruelly oppresses the 3 worlds. He is strong and mighty and always attended by many Rakshasas. It is said that this mighty lord of the Rakshasas, Ravana, is actually the brother of Vaishravana and the son of Vaishravas. Whenever this mighty Rakshasa is not disrupting sacrifices himself, then the other 2, the powerful Marika and Subahu, do so at his command. When the king had been addressed in this fashion by the sage, he replied, Even I cannot stand in battle before that evil creature. You know what is right. Please be gracious to my little son. You are both God and Guru to me, an unfortunate man. Even the gods, Danavas, Yakshas, great birds, and serpents are unable to withstand Ravana in battle. Then what of men? This Rakshasa takes away the might of the mighty in battle. Best of sages, I am unable to do battle with him or with his troops, even if I am accompanied by my troops or my sons, Brahman. By no means will I give you my little son, my child, my godlike boy who knows nothing of warfare. It is the sons of Sundra and Upasunda who are obstructing your sacrifice, and they are like Kala himself in battle. No, I will not give you my little son. Marika and Subahu are mighty and well trained. With a host of allies, I myself could offer battle to only one of them. When Kaushika had heard these words of the Lord of the Earth, their syllables slurred through tenderness, he was enraged and made this reply. First you promise something, then you want to take back the promise. The turnabout is unworthy of the house of the Raghavas. If you think that this is proper, your majesty, then I will go just as I came. And this is in Sarga 20. At the moment, we're going to be ending after Sarga 20, unless you guys want to keep going. We might just keep going. But please let me know if you guys want to keep going. We'll read another 5 Sargas tonight. They're not too long. They're just like mini chapters, and I'm really into this.
Yeah. We can continue.
Let's go. Let's go to about 25 or something. This turnabout is unworthy of the house of the Raghavas. If you think that this is proper, your majesty, then I will go just as I came, and you, Kakutsa, may rejoice with your kinsman as one whose word is false. Now when wise Vishvamitra was seized with fury in this way, the whole earth shook and fear gripped the gods. Seeing that the whole world was stricken with terror, the great seer Vashista, steadfast and true to his vows, said these words to the Lord of men. You were born in the house of the Ikshvakus and are majestic and true to your vows. Like a second Dharma, the God of righteousness incarnate, you must not forsake the path of righteousness. The Raghavas are renowned in the 3 worlds as righteous men. You must follow the tradition of your house and must not resort to unrighteousness. The sacrifices and good works of a man who promises to do something and fails to do so are wasted. Therefore you must let Rama go. Whether he is skilled in weapons or not, the Rakshasas will not be able to withstand him. If he is protected by the son of Kaushika, like nectar with the blazing fire, for Vishvamitra is righteousness incarnate and the mightiest of men. He is the wisest man in the world and the supreme source of ascetic power. Moreover, he is the master of all divine weapons. No other man in the three worlds with their fixed and moving contents know all this, or ever will. Not the gods, nor any of the seers, not the Asheras, the Rakshasas, the foremost of the Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the Kinnaras, nor the great serpents. For long ago, all the divine weapons, Krishashva's righteous sons, were given to Kaushika when he was still ruling his kingdom. The sons of Krishashva are the sons of the daughters of Prajapati, lord of creatures. They have various forms and immense power. They are radiant and bring certain victory. Jaya and Suprabha, the fair-waisted daughters of Daksha, gave birth to 100 brightly shining weapons and divine weapon spells. First, for the destruction of the armies of the Asheras, Jaya bore 50 magnificent, immeasurably powerful sons who could take on any form at will. Then Suprabha gave birth to another 50 unconquerable, unassailable, and extremely powerful sons called the Samaras. Vishvamitra, the son of Kushika, knows how to use these divine weapons perfectly. Which is more, this man, so learned in the ways of righteousness, can produce new ones. Such is the power of the great ascetic, mighty Vishvamitra. Your Majesty, you need have no anxiety about Rama's going. This is continuing in Sarga 21. When Vashishta had spoken in this fashion, Dasarat, with a delighted expression, summoned Rama and Lakshman. Their father Dasarat and their mothers blessed their journey. Then when Vashishta, the Purohita, had intoned auspicious hymns of benediction, King Dasarat kissed his dear son's head and with a contented heart gave him into the keeping of the son of Kushika. Seeing that the lotus-eyed Rama had been given over to Vishvamitra, Vayu, the wind god, blew pleasant to the touch and free from dust. As the great man set out, there was a great shower of blossoms, a beating of the gods' drums, and a great flourish of war drums and conches. Vishvamitra went first, followed by the illustrious Rama, still wearing sidelocks and armed with a bow. Behind him came Saumitra, formidable, with their bows in hand, a pair of quivers on their backs. They resembled three-headed cobras, and so, illuminating the 10 directions, they followed the great Vishvamitra like the twin Ashvins following Grandfather Brahma. Radiant, armed with swords, their wrists and finger guards strapped on, they were like the twin Kumaras, born of the fire following in the unimaginable god Stanu. When they had gone a league and a half among the southern bank, getting tongue-tied, of the Sarayu, Vishvamitra called Rama and uttered these sweet words. Come, dear boy, sip this water. Do not let the moment slip by. Accept this set of mantras called Bala and Atibala. You shall suffer neither fever nor fatigue, nor will your beauty ever fade. No evil Rakshasa shall ever overcome you, even should you be asleep or off guard. You shall have no equal on earth in the strength of arms, nor will you have an equal Rama in all the three worlds. Blameless man, you shall have no equal in the world in beauty, skill, wisdom, resolve, or ready response. When you have mastered this pair of spells, you shall be unequaled. For the Bala and Atribala are the mothers of all wisdom. Rama, best of men, if you recite the Bala and Atibala, not Atri, but Ati, on the road, you shall experience neither hunger nor thirst. Through mastering this pair of spells, Raghava, your fame will be unequaled on the earth. For these two potent spells are the daughters of Grandfather Brahma. Righteous Kakutsa, you are worthy to be given them. Surely many virtues will accrue to you. Of this there can be no doubt. These spells from which I acquired through austerities will be of manifold use. Then Rama purified himself by sipping the water, and with a delighted expression received the two spells from the great contemplative seer. When he had received the spells, valorous Rama shone resplendently. Then after the two brothers had performed for the son of Kushika all the duties owing to a guru, the three passed the night comfortably on the bank of the Sarayu. That's interesting. I would like to learn those prayers at some point. Or I know they exist. 1 second, we gotta skip the ad. Whenever it lets me. And we're on Sarga 22. 5, 4, 3. Oh man. Okay. Power of the Soul, Sonic Sacred Space. We'll do that one. Okay, Sarga 22. When the night had turned to dawn, the great sage Vishvamitra spoke to Kakutsa, who was lying on a bed of leaves. Kausalya has an excellent child, Rama. The morning worship is at hand. Get up, tiger among men. We must perform the daily worship of the gods. Hearing the seer's noble words, the king's heroic sons bathed, made the water offering, and intoned the supreme prayer. After the performance of these daily rites, the two mighty men paid homage to Vishvamitra, storehouse of asceticism, and well pleased, set out on their journey. The mighty men went on, and there, at its lovely confluence with the Sarayu, they saw the celestial river Ganga, which goes by the three paths. There came upon the sight of a holy ashram, belonging to seers of dreadful ascetic power, who had been engaged in severe austerities for many thousands of years. When the two Raghavas saw that holy ashram, they were great pleased and spoke to the great Vishvamitra, Whose holy ashram is this? What man dwells in it? Holy man, we wish to hear about it, for our curiosity is very great. Hearing their speech, the bull among sages smiled and said, Rama, listen to the tale of him whose ashram this once was. He was the embodied Kandarpa, called Kama by the wise. That fool assailed the Lord of gods, Sthanu, prior to his marriage, while he was engaged in austerities here, intent upon his vow. The great god, leaving with the host of Maruts, responded by roaring Hum, and delight of the Raghus, Kama, was burned up by his terrible eye, so that all his limbs withered from the fool's body. When the great god burned him, he destroyed his entire body. In this way, Kama was rendered bodiless by the Lord of the gods in his wrath. From that time onward, Raghava, he has been known as Ananga, the disembodied one, and this prosperous region is known as Anga, for it was here that he lost his Anga, his body. This is Shiva's holy ashram, and these sages for whom the highest goal is righteousness were once his disciples. Hero, there is no sin among them. Let us camp here tonight, handsome Rama, between the two holy rivers. Tomorrow we will make the crossing. Then, as they stood conversing there, the sages, recognizing them by means of a perception heightened through asceticism, were delighted and experienced great joy. First, they gave the son of Kaushika the guest offering, water for his feet and hospitality, and only then did they perform the rites of hospitality for Ram and Lakshman. Received with such honor, they passed the night there comfortably in Kama's ashram, diverting themselves with stories. That was Sarga 22. We're going to continue on Sarga 23. In the clear dawn, the two foe-conquering heroes performed their daily rituals. Then, placing Vishvamitra before them, they proceeded to the river bank. There all the great sages, strict in their vows, sent for an excellent boat and spoke to Vishvamitra. Please get into the boat, sir, before the king's sons. Go safely on your journey. Let there be no delay, Vishvamitra said. So be it. And paying homage to the seers, set out with the two brothers to cross the river running to the sea. In midstream, Rama asked the bull among sages, what is this tumultuous din of clashing waters? Upon hearing Raghava's words, so expressive of his curiosity that the righteous sage explained the cause of that sound. Rama, on Mount Kailash there is a lake that Brahma produced from his manas, mind. Because of this, tiger among men, it is called Lake Manasa. This river flows down from that lake to embrace the city of Ayodhya. Indeed, it rises from Brahma's lake, and since it issues from Saras, the lake, it is called the Holy Sarayu, Lake Born. It is this river that is making this incomparable roar through the turmoil of her waters as she rushes into the Janavi. Rama, focus your thoughts and do them homage. And so the two righteous princes did homage to the two rivers, and reaching the southern bank, went on their way with quick strides. But soon they came to the trackless, dreadful-looking forest, and Rama, Aikshvaka, son of the best of kings, asked the bull among sages, what a forbidding forest this is. Echoing with swarms of crickets, it is full of fearsome beasts of prey and harsh-voiced vultures. It is filled with all sorts of birds, screeching fearsome cries, as well as lions, tigers, boars, and elephants. It is full of dava, Ashvakarna, Kabuka, Bilva, Tinduka, Patala, and Badari trees. What is this dreadful forest? The great and powerful sage Vishvamitra replied, Kakutsa, my son, listen, as I tell you to whom this dreadful forest belongs. Best of men, once there were two thriving regions here, Malada and Karusha, created through the efforts of the gods. Long ago, Rama, when thousand-eyed Indra killed Vritra, he was tainted with the sin of Brahmatya, killing a Brahmin, and overwhelmed by filth and hunger. So the gods and the seers, those repositories of ascetic power, bathed Indra. Cleansing him with water jars, they removed that taint. Then they deposited the taint and hunger born of Mahindra's body here. And those two regions and so were filled with joy. And when Lord Indra became pure once more, freed from his taint and hunger, he was well pleased and conferred an unsurpassed blessing on this country, saying, there are two prosperous regions will achieve fame in the world, as Malada, the filthy, and Karusha, the famine-ridden, because they have borne the taint of my body. When the gods saw the honor that wise Shakra had conferred upon the region, they said, excellent, excellent to him, the chastiser of Paka, foe-conquering hero. These two districts, Malada and Karusha, were prosperous for a long time, rejoicing in wealth and grain. Now once upon a time there was, it's Karucha, yeah, wealth and grain. Now once upon a time there was a Yaksha woman who possessed the strength of 1,000 elephants and who could take on any form at will. Tataka they called her. Bless you, she is the wife of wise Sunda. The Rakshasha Marika, valorous as Sakra, is her son. It is this wicked Tataka, Raghava, who constantly lays waste to the twin regions of Malada and Karusha. She lives a league and a half from here, blocking our path. For we must pass through the forest of Tataka. You must kill this evil one, relying on the strength of your own arms, at my behest, and make this region free from thorns once more. For now, Rama, no one can come to this region, a land made ruinous by this intolerable and terrifying Yaksha woman. I have told you the truth about this dreadful forest, completely ruined by the Yaksha woman. To this day, she keeps up her depredations. This is Sarga 24, that was Sarga 23. When the tiger among men had heard the unfathomable sage's extraordinary speech, he responded in beautiful words. But how, bull among sages, can a woman of the Yakshas possess the strength of 1,000 elephants when it is well known that these beings have but little strength? Vishvamitra replied, you shall hear how she came by her extraordinary strength. The strength and power of this woman are the result of a boon. Long ago, or a favor, there was a great Yaksha woman named Sukitu. There was a great Yaksha named Sukitu. He was powerful and virtuous, and being childless, he undertook great austerities. And so Rama, grandfather Brahma, well pleased with him, gave the Yaksha lord a jewel of a daughter by the name of Tataka. Grandfather Brahma gave her the strength of 1,000 elephants. But the glorious god did not give the Yaksha a son. Now when his daughter had grown and reached the height of her youth and beauty, Sukitu gave that illustrious woman to Sunda, the son of Jamba, to be his wife. After some time, the Yaksha woman gave birth to an invincible son named Marika, who through a curse was transformed into a Rakshasa. After Sunda had been killed, Rama, Tataka and her son tried to attack Agastya, the greatest of seers, but Agastya cursed Marika, saying, may you become a Rakshasa. And in his towering rage, he cursed Tataka as well. You are now a great Yaksha woman, and you shall become a repulsive man-eater with a hideous face. May you lose your present form and take on a truly dreadful one. Unable to endure this curse in her mindful rage, she ravages this lovely region, for Agastya used to live here. Therefore, Raghava, for the sake of cows and Brahmins, you must kill this utterly dreadful and wicked Yaksha woman whose valor is employed for evil purposes. No man but you in all the three worlds can kill this accursed creature, delight of the Raghus, nor best of men, should you be soft-hearted about killing a woman. A king's son must act for the welfare of the four great social orders, This is an immemorial rule for all men charged with the burden of kingship. Kakutsa, you must kill this unrighteous creature, for there is no righteousness in her. For it is said, protector of men, long ago Shakra killed Mantara, the daughter of Virochana, who wished to destroy the earth. And Rama, long ago the wife of Bhrigu, Kavya's mother, firm in her vows, who wished to rid the world of Indra, was killed by Vishnu. These and many other great and excellent men killed women who were set in the ways of unrighteousness. It's important to note that when Lord Vishnu kills a demon, they're actually freed and go to the heavenly realms. They're free to return to the heavenly realms. They don't have to continue that karma in that way. They're freed. Except in the case of Ravana, who was someone who was cursed to take 3 births hating Lord Vishnu. Sarga 25. Steadfast in his vows, Raghava, son of the best of men, heard the sage's manly speech. Then cupping his hands in reverence, he spoke, In Ayodhya, in the presence of my elders, my father, great Dasarat, gave me this command. You must do as Kaushika tells you without hesitation, because of the respect due a father's words. Because a father's words are commands, I may not disregard what he said. Since I heard my father's words, and since it is also the command of a man learned in the Vedas, I shall without question undertake the eminently justifiable action of killing Tataka. For the sake of cows and Brahmins, to bring happiness to this region, and to please you, unfathomable sage, I stand ready to do as you say. When the foe-conquering hero had spoken in this fashion, he grasped the middle of his bow with his fist and made a piercing noise with the bowstring, filling the 4 directions with the sound. The sound terrified the inhabitants of Tataka's forest, enraging and confusing Tataka herself. When the Rakshasa woman heard that sound, she was beside herself with rage. Locating its source, she ran swiftly to the place from which the sound had come. Seeing her in such a rage, looking so hideous with her hideous face... Oh, Alive's wanting me to... Okay. Where was I at? Seeing her in such a rage, looking so hideous with her hideous face, and grown to such an extraordinary size, Raghava said to Lakshman, Lakshman, look at the fearsome and dreadful body of this Yaksha woman. The hearts of the timid would burst at the very sight of her. Look at her. She seems unassailable, armed as she is with the power of illusion. But I shall send her back without her ears and the tip of her nose. I dare not actually kill her, for being a woman she is protected. My intention is merely to deprive her of her strength and her lair. But even as Rama was speaking in this fashion, Tataka lifted her arms and charged him, bellowing. As she hurled herself upon him, as swift and powerful as a bolt of lightning, he shot her in the chest with an arrow so that she fell and died. Seeing the frightful-looking creature slain, the Lord of the gods and the gods as well honored Kakutsa, crying, Well done, well done. Thousand-eyed Indra, the smasher of citadels, was greatly pleased. With all the gods who were similarly delighted, he spoke to Vishvamitra. Bless you, Kaushika sage. All of us, Indra, and the host of Maruts are gratified by this deed. You shall demonstrate your affection for Raghava Brahman. You should confer upon Raghava, the sons of Krishashva, Lord of creatures, who are truly valorous and filled with power acquired through austerity. Since he had been so steadfast in following you, the king's son is a worthy recipient for your gift, Brahman. Moreover, he still has a great deed to do on behalf of the gods. And when the gods had spoken in this fashion, they all did homage to Vishvamitra, and in delight went off as they had come. Soon twilight came on, then the foremost of sages, pleased and gratified by the slaying of Tataka, kissed Rama on the head, and said, We should make camp here tonight, handsome Rama. Tomorrow at dawn we shall go to the site of my ashram. That was Sarga 25. Now we usually do this in sets of 5 sargas, which are like mini chapters. We've done 10 tonight. I'm down for another 5 if you guys are, but that is probably a good stopping point if you all want to call it a night.
Yeah, that works. I mean, you've been talking for a while, so I don't want to wear yourself out. You know what I mean?
My mouth was getting a little tired there.
Yeah, I can see.
Getting tongue-tied. Let's see. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So he killed Marika, who was the son of, or was it Tataka that he killed? Hold on. Yeah, it was Tataka. He killed the evil demon Tataka. And Marika is, I believe, her son who he needs to kill also. So he sent her back to the heavenly realms. Transmutation, that's alchemy. That's alchemy, changing the darkness, the demons into the light. Freeing them from the curse of being a demon. This is my favorite poem ever, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful for this platform, grateful for all the eyes and ears. I would like to take a reading from my Oracle deck really quick. This is the White Light Oracle deck. It's new to me, so I got to read out of the book too, but it's short usually, much shorter than what I typically read out of this. Sometimes they can be long, but usually they're quite short. And I sort of do readings a little differently. Sometimes people set up a little altar and they'll split them and shuffle them a specific way. I sort of just throw them like this, and if one is important, God tends to throw it out for me. So I go by synchronicity in that. It's like seeing an angel number, so to speak. How perfect, with Lord Ganesha in the background. This is the Lasya of Parvati. Yeah, Lasaya, my bad. Lasya of Parvati. Parvati is Ganesha's mother. Let's see. Lakshmi ends up taking custody of him, though. I don't remember the exact story. Very interesting. 32. The Lasya of Parvati is at 169. All right. Lasya of Parvati. There is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and an inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. A good book on the balance between when, it's acceptable to commit violence in order to uphold Dharma is in protecting innocence and stuff like that. It's taught in the Bhagavad Gita, which is another one of my favorite books ever. And there is a good balance, because if innocents are involved, there's definitely, it's God enacting it through you. It's not you doing it with any desire of your own heart. Parvati is the universal mother in her gentle aspect, although as with all mothers, her fierce side will emerge if it's needed to protect her children. She is beautiful and benevolent and invokes the qualities of love, connection, creativity, and devotion to a higher purpose. The divine goddess has many names, and Parvati is also known as Jagatambe, the mother of the universe. Her son is Ganesha. Ganesha, the elephant-headed deity who fosters success in all new ventures, protection from obstacles, and is of particular benefit to those who feel drawn to right. Parvati is the mother of all, is mother to all, and her presence in a reading augurs success on every level. With Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, love, and spiritual enlightenment, and Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom, music, and creativity, Parvati is Tridevi, the sacred triune of feminine nature, or triple goddess of Hinduism. Parvati is of feminine nature, or Parvati is the divine archetype of the vital, competent, creative, and loving woman. When her oracle appears, there is an opportunity to heal one's mother wounds and one's relationship with the feminine more generally. She helps heal wounded hearts and teaches us how to belong to ourselves, just as we are, rather than abandoning ourselves to please others. As Tridevi, when you connect with Parvati, you also connect with Lakshmi and Saraswati, as all three are one. So this oracle also brings comfort for matters to do with material prosperity, love relationships, expressing your voice, and fulfilling your higher purpose. Parvati is the consort and wife of the wild god Shiva. He loves to meditate and has a fierce temper when distracted from his spiritual practice. Wrathful as he can be, he is a protector deity and the destroyer of evil. Parvati stimulates her husband's passion through her skillful passion of yoga. He is roused from meditation by the powerful energy she generates, and he performs his fierce cosmic dance, Tandava, which brings an end to that which needs to be annihilated so new life can emerge. The vigor of Shiva's dance in our lives can be intense. Parvati's dance, Lasya, provides balance and calming grace when the soul needs gentleness and comfort. Parvati dances her dance of happiness, leading us along our path without requiring us to continually push ourselves beyond our limits. Her wisdom protects us from breakdowns, guiding us into breakthroughs. Her oracle indicates that even though we may grow through intense challenges, there is a calming influence which can help if we are willing to allow it and be kind to ourselves. When Parvati knows that a more dramatic intervention is the only way to conquer a particular evil in our lives, she will manifest as the ferocious goddess Kali. One story holds that Kali was so intent. One story holds that Kali was so intent on destruction that the fate of the world hung in the balance. So her husband Shiva appeared before her as a crying babe, which instantly evoked her maternal instincts and calmed her back into her state as Parvati. We can trust that the Divine Mother loves us and responds to what is needed, but also knows how to get things done without being more heavy-handed than necessary. Again, going back to the principles of the Bhagavad Gita. She is genuinely moved by our suffering and will manifest in whatever forms are needed to heal. Her oracle asks you to invoke her and trust what transpires is for your healing and spiritual fulfillment. Give up the notion that the deepest issues require the most difficult path to heal. Let her Lasya dance of happiness and grace unveil a gentler and more loving way. There is an interactive healing process if you wish to follow along. Connect consciously with your breath as you become fully present in the here and now. As you breathe in, your awareness disconnects from distractions around you. As you exhale, your awareness settles deeper within. Your awareness is like a white feather drifting down through the air, rocking ever so slightly to one side and then the other. It finally settles upon the inner bedrock of your being. In this state of interconnection, you can say the following invocation. For the spiritual benefit of all beings, you can repeat after me if you like. For the spiritual benefit of all beings, I call upon the Divine Mother Parvati for her blessings of spiritual grace, happiness, wisdom, and healing. May I recognize and embrace the gentlest path for effective healing and loving self-transformation. May the triple blessing of Tridevi grace my soul for the ultimate benefit to all souls. So be it. Now imagine, feel, visualize, or intend that you see a glorious goddess of white light, graceful, kind, lovingly devoted to you, gazing upon you. From her loving gaze emerges a protective field of powerful white light, which enters your body, heart, mind, and soul, clearing and healing and blessing you from within. That light expands to softly touch, bless, heal, and illuminate all of the spaces within and around you, on every level, through all dimensions. Let this happen to the extent you can. Allow it to feel as euphoric or peaceful as you wish. Rest in this energy for a time. When you are ready, bring yourself back to the present moment by grounding yourself, connecting with the flow of the breath in and out, and hydrating your body. You have completed the healing process. We're just going to sit in meditation for just a few moments. Big breath in. Big sigh out. You know, in Sanskrit, nirvana means to breathe out. Like it's a sigh of relief. That's why I think it's so healing. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys tuning in tonight. We're going to chant a little bit of devotional hymns. And then we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Wow, 3,000 likes. That's the most we've ever gotten reading the Ramayana so far. I'm excited about that. This has been such a beautiful experience, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I can't wait to see how beautiful it gets. That's what I said on the video. Let's see. Any suggestions? Any specific kirtans or devotional songs anyone wants to do? I mean, I'll go as far as Jesus Loves Me, you know?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? Let's go. Let's see, I wonder if Seraphim had to hop off. I'll be right back, one sec.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, he had to deal with his cat. There was something going on. I think she missed the litter box or something. He's got to clean. All right. Calling out the hungry hearts. Let's do Ragi. Lord have mercy, I've read too much today. Raghupati Raghava Rajaram. There we go. This is one of my favorites.
At Strayer University,
Can you all hear everything?
we help students reach their potential for over 130 years.
Set up. You can hear me still when it's sitting down here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Actually, I'll flip my screen around so you guys get the lyrics as well. There's Lord Ram. Jai Shri Ram. I think it's got a long intro.
Oh, maybe it's just musical.
Yeah, it's got like these beautiful mandalas.
To me, it seems like it's just a musical.
No, it does sing. I promise.
Okay.
It's like right here or something.
Okay.
They puts up the lyrics down here on the screen, and then it puts it up here in the corner. So.
Okay.
Here we go. Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Sundara Vigraha Megasham Ganga Tulasi Salagaram Vajragirishwara Sitaram Bhagat Jana Priya Sitaram Janaki Ramana Sitaram Jai Jai Raghava Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Sundara Vigraha Meghashyam Ganga Tulasi Salagaram Bhadragirishwara Sitaram Bhagat Jana Priya Sitaram Janaki Ramana Sitaram Jai Jai Raghava Sitaram. Seraphim's back. I think Harmonium is a band that does really epic devotional songs like this. It's very possible. Because it feels like this is an orchestra. It feels too long to just be computer generated. Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Sundara Vigraha Meghashyam Ganga Tulasi Salagaram Bhadragirishwara Sitaram Bhagat Jana Priya Sitaram Janaki Ramana Sitaram Jai Jai Raghava Sitaram Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram. Jai Ram, Jai Sitaram, Jai Ram. Beautiful. So we can set up a meditation stuff. This is Atma Rama, Ananda Rama. Actually, no. No, since I don't know that one that well, let's go to a different one. No, I've actually been really surprised at how well this kirtan stuff is.
Things are certain. So is the power of time.
That's a 50% more clean power. Durga. We were just talking about Durga and the divine feminine. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so question. If we're doing once to Durga, do you want to do Hey Mata Kali, or you want to do the Jai Jagatambe, Hey Ma Durga, Hey Ma Durga, Hey Ma Durga. Yeah, they're the same one, but yeah. So which one do you? Hey Ma. Whoa. So Durga Ma by Krishna Das or the Hey Mataka, Hey Ma Durga, Hey Ma Durga, Hey Ma Durga. I love it. I love it. Let's see, Durga Ma. RGA. Durga Ma. Krishna Das. Because it didn't pop up. There we go. It's one of my favorites, really. Jai Jagadambe. It shouldn't need turned up, but if it does, I got you guys. Anyway, yeah, we'll put it up to 18. Om Shri Namah. Om Shri Namah. Ambigari, Yashamangari, Om Shri Namah. Om Shri Namah. Om Shri Namah. Durga is the divine feminine, the energy at the base of the spine. Jambigari, Yashamangari. In devotion, you sing to her by activating. Om Shri Namah. Everyone is a manifestation of the Lord. Everyone and every world mother. Jai Jagatambe. That's what Jagatambe means. Jai Jai Jagatambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Jai Jagatambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Jagatambe. Jai Jai Jagatambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Jagatambe. Jai Jai Jagatambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Jagatambe. Jai Jai Jagatambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Jagatambe. Jai Jai Jagatambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Hey Ma Durga, 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 hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga, hey Ma Durga. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Sita is also a manifestation of the divine feminine from the book we were just reading, Ramayana. She's also a form of Durga, extended form, but a form nonetheless. She's Lakshmi, incarnate actually. So, she's incarnated as a woman, a human woman. There's the Jai Matakali and all that. There's the Om Namah Shivaya. That sounds like fun. And there's a Radhe Govinda. Gayatri Mantra. Shri Ram. Let's do the Saraswati. We haven't chanted the Saraswati.
New Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. For $5, go classic. For $7, go lavish.
Good seeing you, buddy. Good seeing you. Saraswati is the goddess of wisdom, creativity, the arts, and music. Who better to praise for than doing kirtan? Saraswati Namaha. Get that? Yeah. Saraswati Namaha.
not again.
That.
Did y'all like that? J-Ma. Singing a lot to the Divine Feminine tonight. It's beautiful. Beautiful. There's a couple stotrums I would like to sit with before we call it a night. Probably the Venkatesha stotram. I might do a chant to Narasimha Dev, and then the Chalitza again, and we'll call it a night, guys. Let's see. Okay, YouTube algorithm. I know you listen all the time. I need you to throw up Venkatesha stotram as I scroll. What you know, the one time I ask for it, not the time I think it or something. You guys know what I'm talking about. The algorithms be getting scary good. There we go. You may not know the lyrics to this, that's okay. It's a beautiful video.
When the temperature drops.
And it has the lyrics on the screen. So I'm gonna share it with you. Oh, okay. We got a few seconds while we're waiting on this ad. There we go. This is one of the most beautiful videos, I think. I don't hail from ISKCON, but you know, they're beautiful devotees. I teach non-duality. Kamala kuchachun kukakun kumato niyata turita tulani latano. Kamala yata lochena lokapate vijayi bava venkatashi lapate. Kamala kuchachun chukakun kumato niyata turita tulani latano. Kamala yata lochena lokapate vijayi bava venkatashi lapate. Sachaturn mukha shan mukha pancha mukha pramukali adevata mulimane pramukali. Sharanat Gatvada Sara Sarandidhe Paripali Yamam Vishashi Lapate Abhivela Taya Tavadur Vishadhir Adnovela Kritir Aparadana Sate Paritam Tvaritam Vishashi Lapate Paraya Kripaya Paripahiyare Ani Venkata Shila Mudara Mate Janata Bimadadika Danarata Paradevataya Garitan Nigami Kamala Deyatan Naparam Kalaye Kalavenu Ravava Sago Pavadhu Shatakodi Vratat Smarakodi Shama Prativala Vivami Matat Sukadat Vasudeva Sutana Param Kalaye Abhirama Gunakara Das Taradhe Jagadeka Dandar Haradi Ramate Raghunayaka Rama Ramesha Vibho Varado Bhavadeva Daya Jaladhe Avanitanaya Kamaniya Karamitu Rajani Kara Charu Mukamburuham Rajani Chadarajatamo Mihiram Mahaniya Maham Raghuram Mamaye. I had to try my hardest until I learned it. Just over and over again. Sumukam Suhurdam Sulabam Sukadam Savujam Chaksukaya Mamo Gasharam. God really only cares about the heart anyway, the devotion. Abhaya Ragudvam Anyamaham Nakanta Chana Kanchana Jatu Baje. Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Are Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanata Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Aham Durataste Paramboja Yugma Marame Jagayatya Sevam Karami Sakrit Sevaya Nitya Seva Varam Vam Prayacha Prayacha Prabho Venkatesha Ajnanina Maya Doshan Asheshan Vitan Hare Shamasvadvam Shamasvadvam Sheshaselisakamane Ajnanina Maya Doshan Asheshan Vitan Hare Shamasvadvam Shamasvadvam Sheshaselisakamane Sarvashatam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you Sarv Shaktiman for the likes. Hope I said your name right. Srila Prabhupada. No, he's not my guru. Much love to him. This was the Narasimha chant I wanted to set with. It's also beautiful, very beautiful. The energy coming off of these videos is very, very gorgeous. Yeah. This is to Narasimha. All gurus are one. You are the guru. Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Daste Daste Avir Bhava Vajranaka Vajradamstra Karma Shayan Randaya Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Svaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuyishta Om Shum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jaste Avir Avir Bhava Vajanaka Vajadamstra Karma Shayan Randaya Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuyishta Om Shom Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jaste Avir Avir Bhava Vajanaka Vajradamstra Karma Shaya Ashayan Vandaya Randaya Damo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishta Om Shum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jaste Avir Avir Bhava Vajaneka Vajradamstra Karma Shayan Randaya Grandaya Damo Grasa Grasa Om Svaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishta Om Shum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jaste Avir Avir Bhava Vajanaka Vajradamstra Karma Shayan Randaya Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishta Om Shum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jaste Avir Avir Bhava Vajanaka Vajradamstra Karma Shayan Randaya Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishta Om Shum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jaste Avir Avir Bhava Vajanaka Vajradamstra Karma Shayan Randaya Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishta Om Shum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya. That choir. Namaste Jaste Jaste Avir Avir Bhava Vajaneka Vajradamstra Karma Shayan Grandaya Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishta Om Shum Beautiful. We're going to sit with that one and then the Hanuman Chalisa. And guys, I think we're going to call it a night. I'm getting tired. I'm yawning a lot. It's my favorite version of the Hanuman Chalisa, the one I'm going to base the one in my album off of, which was, it's by Krishna Das, but it was actually recorded by a YouTuber called Dakota of Earth, who I highly look up to and study a lot of his similar, how would you call it, fascinations within Hinduism, including like the idea of psychedelic substances being like soma and used as a type of yoga, a form of yoga, which Ram Dass and Neem Karoli Baba and all that, they were known for that. They were known for the hippies and all that. But Ram Dass said, you got to get out of that duality. Whoa. You got to get out of that duality because hippies create, a polar opposite if they're being a polar opposite. So we are human, no labels. We get away from that. We are man and woman, human, and I'm a soul and you are a soul, and wow, far out. How'd you get into that one? Talking about your body. You know what I'm saying? It's the Hanuman Chalisa. Thank you, Hanuman. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading tonight. Bhajaji Hanuman, Bhajaji Hanuman, Bhajaji Hanuman. Shri Guru Charana Saroja, Nijaman Guru Sudha, Aranora Bhagavata, Jodaya Gavajra, Buddhi Tanu Janke, Smiram Pavan Kumar, Alabudi Vidya Devi, Aram Kalesharika, Yavaram Chandra Padachay, Jaya Hanuman Jnana Gunasara, Jaya Kapisa Tigunu Prabhupada, Rama Dutta Tulita Balatama, Anjali Bhoja Pavan Sutanama, Mahavira Vikrama Vajrahumi, Mati Niva, Mati Kesani, Kanchana Varan Viraj Subesa, Kanana Kundala Lunchita Kesa, Atmajara Dvaja Viraj, Vande Mujajane Usaj, Shankara Suvan Kesari Nandan, Teja Pratapa Mahajagavanda, Deyavan Guni Ati Chatu, Rama Kaja Karibe Koatu, Rabu Charitra Sugibe Korasiya, Rama Lakshmana Sita Manapasiya, Sushma Rupa Dharisi Hari Kama, Vikaja Rupa Dhari Lanka Jarama, Bhima Rupa Dhari Asura Samhare, Ramachandra Ke Kaj Samare, Vaye Sajivan Lakan Jiyaye, Shri Raghuvira Shrivalai, Raghupati Kiri Mahut Barai, Tuma Mama Priya Bharatai Samabhai, Sahasa Vadan Tumharo Yas Gave, As Kai Shri Pati Kant Lagave, Sankalika Brahmani Munisa, Narada Sharada Sarita Isa, Nama Kuber Dijapala Jahante, Kavi Ko Mile Kare Sate Kahante, Tuma Upakara Sugriva Hikina, Rama Melaya Rajapadadina, Tumaro Mancha Vibhishana Mana, Lankeshwara Vai Sab Jagatana, Yuga Sahasra Yoja
नीलो ताहि मधुर फल जान तब सीता मेली मुख माही, चल दिलांग गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुफल है तुम्हारी शरण, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। सब पीरा जपत निरंतर रघुबीर, संकट हनुमान छुड़ावे। मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे, सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा। इनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चलो जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा, है सिद्ध जगत उजियार। तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी दासा। शयन तुम्हारे पास, सदा रहो रघुपति के दास। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट ते मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे रघुवीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट बंद महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीरतनाथ रघुनाथ डेरा। पवन संकट हरन मूरति रूप, लंघन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। रामचंद्र पठ मंगलमूर्ति मारुति नंदन, सकल मंगल मूर्तिकंदन। मंगलमूर्ति मारुति नंदन, सकल मंगल मूर्तिकंदन। श्री राम जय राम जय श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय राम। श्री राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम। श्री राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय राम। Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram, Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram,
Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, buddy. That was awesome. This has been beautiful.
Yep, it was good.
Yes, sir. I'll be doing this tomorrow too. That's the plan. It might be a little bit later tomorrow because I get off work at 8 exactly, so I might be coming home around 8:30 or so, and then starting the live as soon as I can get changed, and clothes and stuff. But that's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. I'm really proud of this. I was gifted some flowers by my partner, and I'm really proud of how I've been able to set up my altar because these flowers that have been dying, I've alchemized the ones that have broke and fell off by placing them around Hanuman. And so now he's got decoration and a little tilak. So let's go and right in front of Maharaji. Let's see. Hey, peace and love, everybody. I love you guys so
Peace
much.
and love.
Yes, sir.
So
I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one or the next video or however soon you see me, man. We'll see each other.
Yep.
Shanti,
Right, yep.
Shanti, Shanti.
Om
Jai
Shanti.
Shri Ram, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol, Hanuman ki Jai.
Jai Ho.